Insurance isn't one size fits all, and shopping for it shouldn't feel like squeezing into something that just doesn't fit. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they show you options that fit your budget. Enough hunting for discounts, trying to calculate rates, and tinkering with coverages. Maybe you're picking out your very first policy, or maybe you're just looking for something that works better for you and your family. Either way, they make it simple to see your options. No guesswork, no surprises. Ready to see how easy and fun shopping for car insurance can be? Visit Progressive.com and give the Name Your Price tool a try. Take the stress out of shopping and find coverage that fits your life, on your terms. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Guess what? We finally made it to the point of no return. It's time for the game within a game.
Finally. Willam, please, focus.
Focus.
There are a lot of new rules to follow here. All-Stars rules.
Don't you worry. You know I love a rule. These gals are going to put on a good goddamn show because, girls just want to have fun.
And they must. But you know what? RuPaul is really being a heartbreaker this episode. She sends like 6 girls home in one single episode.
Well, not the Barbie girl. The Barbie girl stays. She's a Barbie girl.
Oh, he likes the Barbie girls. He does.
Yeah, I love Barbie girl.
Yeah. But you know what? Free your mind, listeners, of any preconceived ideas. We have no idea how this is going to shake out in the end.
Who will be the last trans standing? She may need to sing herself a song for the lonely. Only because she's the only one left. But will it be a celebratory song? Because she fought her way back into the competition.
Vamp. So let's get into the lip sync smackdown of All Stars 6.
A new episode of Race Chaser starts right now. Beep, beep.
Forever. Dog.
Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw.
Hello.
How do we pod? Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser. A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Starting from the very, very beginning.
This is the beginning. Oh, sorry. Oh my God.
I hear a wayward Raja O'Hara on the soundboard. Yes! These are the moments that make life worth podding, truly. My name's Alaska. What's yours?
Hello, I'm Willam.
We're talking about this this really cult show. I mean, it has a small following. I
think I saw it.
Yeah. Rupert's Drag Chase, I believe it's called.
Yeah. That's where the drag chasers. Are you a drag chaser? I know. I went to college. My wife went to college with one.
Are you on RuPaul? I swear, I recognize you from somewhere. Are you RuPaul? Wait, are you Melissa Edgars? Oh my God, are you Wiggly Calhoun? I knew I recognized you. You're my favorite one. You're my favorite one in the out of all of the RuPauls.
Wait. You're
my
Denver
favorite
Lightning
RuPaul.
Shit, aren't you?
Denver. Yeah, that's me.
I love when you do that lip sync. I like it when you get on the ground. When you're just on the ground all of a sudden. I like that. I like it a lot.
Queen of floor work.
Mm-hmm. Well, last week the girls were doing a lot more than floor work. They were creating 90 minutes
Ceiling
of television.
Work.
Oh yeah, all the work. The queens created 90 minutes of television with some superlative voting and children's TV show drag character creations. Root Production Force fed the Drag Race audience as much Drag Tots content as we can handle before regurgitating it, and Rue wore lovely blue turquoise fringe. Raja O'Hara.
Lady Turquoise.
Raj O'Hare was named the top All-Star of the week and lip-synced against an embarrassed Cameron Michaels in front of Charlie XCX and her bang piece. Eureka was sent home by the group vote, but she didn't even get a chance to pack before she threw on her little travel wig and said, let's go do this game within a game.
Yes.
And the game within a game was revealed.
Finally, it's Game Within a Game Day. Yeah.
It's the day of the game within a game, y'all.
This is so exciting. And I believe that we had to have the sort of, the take it easy week of Drag Tots in order for the payoff of this week, which I think is a really exciting, dynamic, never before seen, completely new, unafraid to reference or not reference. I love this episode so much, and I think it's really cool.
Well, this week, this episode for me gives me mixed feelings.
Okay.
But it starts very, very seemingly like most other episodes. It starts with a recap of all the previously eliminated queens being voted out and heartbroken. We love some emo porn. And then we learn from RuPaul on the TV screen that the game within a game is happening.
Yes.
And we see what the girls are kind of thinking after Eureka's elimination, because they're in the workroom. We got Raja, we got Ginger, we got Trinity, and we got
Sonic.
one more bitch. Sonique, that's it. And they're all just sitting around counting their wins. Raja says, ooh, I have 2 wins now. Trinity has 2 wins.
Right.
Sonique's at 1, I think, and Ginger's at 2 with 55 grand.
A cool 55.
So, honey, she's winning one way or another.
Do I hear 55? Girls, it's only $55. It's $55,000, Rose. I love any sort of timeline that, like, there's like a secret timeline happening concurrently behind the main timeline. Like when they do this in books or video games or like whatever. Like, I love that. It just like, it tickles my spirit and I enjoy it. And so like, this is very exciting. We're finally going to find out what these girls have been up to behind the scenes. And the TV turns on when the girls are they've finished their day. They think they're so close to the end. They think they're the final 4 and it's almost over.
And then they're like, why is the TV on? Cable got here? And all of a sudden, Carson pops up on the screen. I don't know if Carson's ever been up on that screen, has he?
Well, honey, there was he was promoted within the company.
I don't want to hire outside the ranks. You're a bastard, girl. The video message from Carson says, welcome to RuPaul's Secret Rudemption Lip Sync Smackdown. The game within a game. 9 weeks in the making. So secretive you had no clue it was even
Corny
happening.
the Unicorn? Is that you?
Yep. So earth-shattering, it could knock you off your path to the Hall of Fame.
Girl.
It's like, way to agitate the girls before they have to sit down and binge drink to get through all this.
Right. I mean, the girls have had a long day. Okay, they just did a whole challenge where they had to make a whole look and then make a monologue for a cartoon that no one cares about. These girls are exhausted. And they're pissed, especially Trinity. They now have to deal with whatever the fuck this is. This has never happened on Drag Race before. No one saw it coming. Okay, the RuPaul's what?
Trinity turns straight up into Modisha K. Jenkins immediately. Immediately. She's mad. She's not glad, and she thinks this is a fad that she wants to be over.
And she's dressed like a cat while feeling all these emotions.
That too. How does she pee?
Out
her butt, like a cat?
In a box of sand.
Oh, duh.
And
My
then
bad.
she kicks the sand over it. No, okay, so RuPaul's Secret Redemption Lip Sync Smackdown Pageant Competition Award Contest Smackdown Competition. Every week, the queens are secretly lip syncing to get back into the race. So we get a rundown of all the divas who have been sent home unceremoniously.
Serena Cha-Cha. Jiggly Caliente. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Yara Sophia. Scarlet Envy. Akira C. Davenport. Jan. Pandora Box. Eureka!
Trinity's very pissed, and she's like, I'm lost. I don't even understand this.
She's
I don't have
very-
the bandwidth for all this now.
She was reading a Choose Your Own Adventure book, and she forgot her bookmark, and she has no idea where the fuck she is. She's like, wait, what?
I'm just, you know what? I'm going to keep my finger in the books at this part, just in case I made the wrong choice. Just in case I need to come back and do the other choice, in case it's like a one-pager and I die.
Mm-hmm. All the girls were, timeline-wise, we kind of know when these things happen. Basically, we think that the Serena and Jiggly one happened after Jiggly was eliminated. And then the Silky Yara one was right after Yara was eliminated. But we see Eureka like running around grabbing a wig. And she's in the same outfit that she wore when she lip synced, isn't she? Or did she change? Or did she wear another bodysuit like that before?
Well, they did two in the same day, the last round, because RuPaul is in the same clothes for the last two.
This was a really great opportunity to see how strong her costuming was this season. So snaps to Zaldi.
Oh, I know. We get a little visit from all the guest judges a little bit again, which is fun.
Yeah. But you think Eureka did hers right after she was eliminated because Ru was like, I need to hit it.
She did. RuPaul had a heart out.
Some bitch has a heart out.
Well,
heart out, Hannah.
This is why I put that on there, because I'm so curious. How long of a day was this for the top 4 queens? Because they probably had to wait for Eureka to lip sync before they could watch it. So they were probably in those purple people eater pink cat costumes until what, 2 a.m?
No, listen, it was not that long of a day. What they did is they showed up in the workroom probably at some point between 8 and 10 a.m. They finished their outfits and they got in drag. That's not that hard, a couple more hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. And then they walked on the runway. There's only 4 of them, 4 things to review. That's maybe an hour max. And then there's the lip sync, which is maybe another hour maximum. So far we're only at 7 hours. So it's maybe 4 o'clock at this point. And then they eliminate a girl. And then she comes back and lip syncs. I'd say they were out of there by, 7 to 7. Got me open like 7-Eleven. That's the math. I just broke it down and it seems right? It's not like they had to do 13 reviews of all the girls on the runway like they would the first episode. There were only 4 bitches there. It's not that hard. And then they got to sit down and drink and watch their friends. and they didn't even have to tip. This was not a hard day. And they didn't even have to...
This was a hard day. Come on. Emotionally.
They didn't even have to memorize that monologue. They just had to chirp along with it on the runway. This bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit.
Oh my...
I call shady bullshit. I call shitting in the shade bullshit shade.
Okay. All
Not
right.
hard. Not hard at all. Compared to a regular world job,
Oh my God. Okay. Why don't we get into Smackdown? Why don't we get into Smackdown number 1, which is Serena Cha-Cha versus Jiggly Caliente. Okay. RuPaul is in the...
Caliente or Caliente?
Caliente. RuPaul is in cerulean blue again. And the queens lip sync.
Serena Cha-Cha is in Vita's it's very Vita Boheme cover-up coat. Something's going to come off. It's got appliques, nude delusion body garments.
Yes.
She somehow looks 14 and 50 at the same time.
Okay.
That the people that I were watching it were like, why does she look like a dude? And I was like, she doesn't. My drag daughter is so rude, and she was just like, I don't like that one. And I was like, neither do I. We won't have to watch her long. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, I will say Jiggly has her game face on in this moment, especially if you watch Untucked. Like, she's the definition of the word galvanized. And she's not fucking around. And I would not want to go up against Jiggly Caliente in this moment. She is there and she has something to prove and she is ready. The song is Free Your Mind by En Vogue. Finally, this song actually gets used. This song has been in the file of you better learn
every
this.
year.
It's gonna be a lip sync song. It's become like a legend of a song. Have they used it before as an actual lip sync? Because I don't,
I think they did.
Okay.
No?
Because at least one of these is a reused song.
Yeah, which one?
Point of No Return by Expose.
Oh.
But we'll get to that. But the point is finally Free Your Mind by En Vogue. Every single season, they've told us, all right, season 5, they were like, okay, that you better
bring some
learn
tight
this.
clothing, bring high-heeled shoes.
It was
There
in
might be
the
songs.
It doesn't mean that I'm a prostitute, but I also might be, and that's fucking fine. That's great. It was
why
in
must
the
it be
iPod.
that way, though?
It was in the iPod every year. Was it on season 4 as well?
Oh, yeah, we had it on there.
Yeah, season 5. I think even All Stars, maybe it was still on the iPod. It was like, this song has been floating around. I'm glad it finally got used. And what an excellent song for Jiggly Caliente.
Because she used to be a prostitute. So it kind of works.
Okay.
And she's singing her truth. Well, she admits it. I mean, we all do. I do. I think that her ponytail whips are great because her hair stays on. Everything's still in the same spot when she started. That she wanted to be there.
I was scared for a moment because that fucking crystal claw on her head and the long ponytail.
Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna have a Snaggingtons.
I thought we were gonna be Snagglepuss, but it was just puss. It was just puss.
Just pure
no
puss.
snaggle.
Puss. Me and Jiggles had a sleepover on Friday night or Saturday night in the Hamptons. And Jiggly wins this lip sync, and Serena is sent back to from whence she came.
Yes. She's disappointed, but she did great. She showed up. She's a show up queen. She'll show you what she means.
What about when she said to RuPaul, "I can't wait to hair you"? Everybody in the room was like, what does hair you mean? I was like, oh, she's under the delusion that she thinks RuPaul will wear a wig that she styles.
I don't know. She might.
I mean, she wore them from Delta for all those years, so
exactly.
She might get a Serena Cha-Cha hat.
Cha-Charina.
I mean, if it's anything like a Curious wig, I think RuPaul will be very happy.
Okay. Well, we're going to get back to some more lip-syncing smackdownery after this exciting break.
Smackdown clack clown. That's when you want to hit somebody with a fan that keeps clacking.
Clackdown. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag. Okay, so we are back with Lip Sync Smackdown Royal Rumble 2, Jiggly Caliente versus the Reverend Good Doctor Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Here we go.
Now, I have some tea on this. I heard that production was getting and Silky refuted it online. But she had a sewing machine in the hotel. She was able to get her props that she wanted, her things that she wanted for the lip sync.
Good.
So, yeah. I'm not trying to denigrate black excellence or anything, because there were some wonderful moments in Silky's episode, the Silky Ganache Chronicles this week.
She probably asked for it.
Yeah, I know. But
so
is anybody else allowed to do that in a lip sync?
Well, this is uncharted territory. We don't have the rules are a little nebulous. I'm sure if the other girls insisted and asked, can I use props? Or can I have a sewing machine? 'Cause I want to fucking turn this out.
The girls don't have time to do that because they're lip syncing right after they're eliminated. Silky had time to prepare for each one. And I'm just saying.
The girls had a day in the hotel.
Did they?
Yeah, because you see where I said the judges panel? It's always the next episode after they've lip synced.
Okay, well, I'm saying
so
that
they have like 2 days.
Yeah.
RuPaul's Drag Race is submitted as Outstanding Unstructured Reality Program. There's a lot of structure here, and it differs for each girl. That's all I'm saying. The playing field is not an even playing field, and they are gunning for whoever they want to help, you know?
Okay. Well, this podcast is unstructured. Where's our Emmy?
I'm pretty sure we have many a queer teacher show.
Oh, I've just been submitting for the Pulitzer. Do you want me to go for the Emmys next time?
Oh,
Yes.
honey, I'm talking about the Nobel.
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 Ding, 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 ding. There's Bell.
Oh, I love this
It's not a
ponytail.
Nobel. Okay. So let's get into this lip sync Smackdownista. Okay.
Mhm. We got
Silky
Jiggly, we
Nut-
got Silky.
Yes, Silky Nutmeg Ganache. And everything must be leopard print.
Baby.
Leopard print.
Leopard
Everything.
print. Straight from the jungle. These girls are coming out. I'm wondering if anybody told Silky her wig was in the wrong spot. You can clearly see her boy hair under the lace. And like
I
You
think
see
she
it?
was using her leave out.
that's not what a leave out is, darling. At all.
Don't try to tell me. Listen.
I
listen.
can.
Tell
I've had a
Courtney
leave out.
Act. Tell Courtney Act on Australian Idol what a leave out is.
Listen,
Because
little Miss
that-
Courtney Quiff. That's I've already written to her management about that. And her old nose.
Okay. So then we get the reveal. I would think that since we know Jiggly is in,
Mm-hmm.
that she would be the first one out, and then Silky would be revealed behind the screen. But
No, because after they know Silky is a talker and she makes for good TV. So and RuPaul just eats her up. So RuPaul was like, "No, let's bring that one bitch out first. What's her name? The one with all the snacks. Silky. Get her."
okay.
That's what that was, and it's obvious, you know.
Well, there's a little bit of shit talk, smack talk going back and forth. Silky's really good at that. Silky's like, it looks like you stretched out your leopard because Jiggly's print is a larger leopard print.
Mm-hmm.
The lip sync song is Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cindy Lauper.
Mm-hmm. We got Jiggly in her Mortal Kombat pose, ready to assume the position, singing into a little lollipop.
She's using the lollipop as a microphone. Which okay. This is the theory of stunt surprises, gags, gimmicks, whatever you want to call them. I think some of the things Silky does are gags. They're all surprises. I don't really consider them gimmicks because they're very thought out and they're very planned. And she's very careful when she reveals them. So if you're going to do a surprise, don't give it away right away because then there's nowhere else to go. So she saves this drink making. She pulls these things out of her bosoms and makes a cocktail on stage. I don't know how the ice didn't melt. Maybe she has dry ice.
Maybe she can
inside
solve
there.
climate change.
Please. I welcome her to do so. She makes herself a cocktail on stage with a bottle of, what is it? Is it Crown Royale?
Crown.
Um,
Only crown she's going to get this season.
and I thought it was really, really funny, really unexpected. I did not see it coming. And Silky wins the lip sync.
Can we talk about Jiggly's hair? Because I love it.
She looks fucking gorgeous.
Jiggly is the face, the body, the everything for this lip sync. I love it. But I do think a gimmick can be well thought out and planned. I would call her food thing a gimmick. Gotta have a gimmick, though. I'm not mad at it.
You sound mad.
I'm not mad.
Do I look upset to you? You don't love me.
I'll call you after and we'll talk about this.
You didn't say JKLOL. You didn't say that. So, Silky Nutmeg Ganache wins the lip sync and knocks out Jiggly Caliente, but they both put up a really great fight. But Silky crushed it. Then we get Smackdown.
I think that was cube dice, not crushed dice, actually.
Shaved ice.
Hot
Then we
ice.
get the hard ice. Then we get Smackdown number 3.
Smackdown 3. It's Silky Nutmeg Ganache versus Yara Sophia.
Yes.
Ooh.
The judging panel is from episode 5, Pink Table Talks.
Yara is painted and lovely. The stonework on her face. She is gorge. RuPaul's in her promo look. She's got like this little plaid number on. It's very cute. And the moment that Yara sees Silky, she says, "Need help Ru packing?"
Yeah.
We love a Ruism.
And then we get this lip sync song, which is, of course, the famous Ben de la Creme Darien Lake lip sync song, Point of No Return by Expose.
Which is funny because it actually is a point of return because they're all trying to get back in the show.
Exactly. You know.
That's called I Rooney.
I Rooney.
Yeah, I Rooney. Not Mara Rooney, I Rooney.
Mickey Rooney. Andy Rooney. I could have had Andy Rooney.
You did. Silky reveals stone fringe pant. Stone? Oh,
Aren't
yeah.
those stones? Or
no,
beaded?
it's beaded fringe.
Well,
It's beaded fringe.
It's an event, that's for sure.
It is. And honestly, we love a car wash moment. Anytime
It's a
there's
car wash, ladies and gentlemen.
very that. Anytime that your costume can participate in the song with you, it adds an element of beat and rhythm, and you want to look at it more, I think. I don't understand why she pours water on herself.
Well, listen, okay. We also have to give, before we get into that, we have to give honorable mention to Yara Sophia's leg guitar, which is giving me like Love Connie, like if you go see a Love Connie show and you like squint, this is what you see. You see like a beautiful woman doing a leg pussy guitar, which is fucking sickening.
Yeah, squint from the back row. Rue loves Silky, and you could tell because she's just like every cutaway is Rue like eating it up. I was a little surprised that Silky won. I thought Yara did a great job, and I liked Silky's drink thing the first time. This water one just seemed completely useless. I didn't get it. Like water, if you pour it on yourself, it should go on your hair so you can whip it around. Just pouring it on your titties like a chia pet. I don't know.
I disagree with you on this because I think a beginner's mistake is to pour it directly on your head and your face, and then your makeup and your lashes are ruined, and then your hair is falling in your face. She got the effect of the pouring of the water because she poured it on her décolletage, a little bit in the hair, just to like take it there.
For what purpose? I don't understand it with the song.
As a fucking surprise.
But it's not a good surprise. Look at me, I found a bottle of Zephyr Hills. It has nothing to do with the song, yet I'm going to wet my boobs.
The name of this game is you have to do something surprising or shocking that's never been seen, especially since Silky Nutmeg has won and is returning. So she's leaving absolutely nothing on. She's leaving nothing back. She's putting it all out there. And like you start to see like, oh my God, she's using all of these clothes and costumes that she would have featured throughout the season. She's not saving her good shit for like, oh, if I come back, I'm really going to save this. She's saying, I'm going to put my best shit out there. I'm going to put it all out there. Her makeup is different than it ever has been before. And she's like, I am so committed to this. I'm going to fucking douse myself with fucking water. I'm going to do any fucking thing I can to get camera time and get the attention on this.
Who does that? Who does that? Is it a cheap ploy for camera time? Well, anyway, Silky wins. And
She does.
Yara is sent packing once more again.
Well, why don't we take a break and then we'll get into the next Lip Sync Rudemption Smackdown Surprise Game Within a Game Competition Contest Award
Session.
We are back again.
We are.
With Smackdown number 4.
Smackdown Arella.
Now, I wonder at this point, I wonder what the girls in the room were watching, because they weren't watching the full edited version. I can't imagine. It was probably like a shorter, condensed, more like cut together version, right?
I feel like they were probably watching playback because the TV in the
Will you
room that
turn
we see
your mic around? Is the green light
yeah,
facing?
the TV.
Turn the mic around. You are sounding muffled.
Turn it upside. I just turned it upside down. The queens in the room, they show them over the shoulder, dirty, watching the TV. But the TV that they're watching is a green screen image that was put in post for sure.
Yeah.
Industry professionals all agreed with me in the room that was the case. But they were probably watching playback. I figure of like whatever they wanted them to see.
I think it was probably a longer version so they could get more reaction to cut together to make this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole lip sync song and the whole interactions on the stage.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Well, this Smackdown is Silky Nutmeg Ganache versus Scarlet Envy.
Yes.
And this was from the Rumerican Horror Story Coven Girls episode. Sonique is clocking the details at this point. She says, "What is that shoe that Silky has on?" And Raja O'Hara says it's from the Ginger Minge collection. Is that a shoe
Even in
or a
potato
slipper?
shoes.
It's not. Is there a heel on it? It feels like one of those. It feels like a roll-up flat that you would get from a vending machine after a long night out in the girls' bathroom.
Listen, a 1/2 inch heel still counts as a heel. So these are heels.
It needs to heel.
They are dancing shoes. She's planning to fucking hoof it, this number. And again, Silky is giving us a completely different makeup plot. She's done these butterfly appliques on her face. She looks absolutely beautiful. As does Scarlet Envy. I mean, she looks gorgeous. She's giving us, she dressed for the song because it's a Cher song. This is a Bob Mackie. You know, Bob Mackie told me if I lost 1 more pound, he would refuse to make dresses for me. I was too thin.
This is a song for the lonely. When you're
Yes.
stranded on the edge of nowhere, your high heels aren't there. It's a ballet slipper.
Yes.
I love Rue's earring in this episode, but this lip sync did not give me, like, if I had a dollar bill in my hand, I said, let me just put this in my pocket.
Okay. I thought they both did a great job. But again, Silky saves her surprise for us. She gives us a flag routine at the end.
No, keep going. Sorry.
What? What do you have to say?
Okay, a flag usually has a pole. This is a pennant. Pennant. A pennant is simply a piece of fabric which can be waved back and forth. A flag usually entails a routine, and you throw it up. She's just landing aircraft here.
Well, honey, it's coming in for a landing. Emirates Flight 22 from Dubai is coming in for, it's a double-decker. I mean, it's a long-haul flight. They're coming in for a landing.
If you watch this, there's a clip where RuPaul's face is like doing the, I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. That's what you could tell she's thinking. She's not living for this lip sync at all. And Scarlett's face, if you watch it on mute the whole time, it looks like she either has to poop or jump over something the whole time. That's all that's happening. Poop face or jumping. Poop face, jumping.
Well, she should have saved her poop for the climax of the song.
She should have shaved her shit for the climax of the song.
Example of a surprise.
Yeah,
So what? Are you arguing that Scarlett should have won this lip sync?
No, I think they both should have lost. I think this flag
That's
thing,
incorrect.
just pulling out a flag, it wasn't even under her wig. She walked out with it. We knew it was in her hand. And then all of a sudden she starts waving it. She doesn't even throw it in the air.
But you'll also find fault for when she presets her next prop. you'll also find fault
why
with
couldn't-
that. So it
why-
sounds like you're just finding fault with Silky Ganache, whatever she does.
No, I'm not. I think,
Can't bring it out with her, but also can't have it preset.
Here's the thing that I did a show on Friday night and I had a fan and it was shoved down up my dress. So I pulled it out. No one knew. She could have walked that out with it up her back and down the back of her thigh and then pulled it out and it would have been like, oh my God, wow. But she didn't. She just walked out with it in her hand. Look what I got. I'm going to use this later, guys. That is not how I would have done it on the runway and how anyone should have done it. It should have been a reveal, considering it wasn't even a real flag routine. It was just, look over here. I got this piece of fabric. I'm waving it. Not going to throw it. Latrice throws it in the air and catches it. She throws it like 6 stories in the eye and then it hits a transformer and then it rains down sparks upon the audience for 7.5 minutes of an ovation.
That was the night the lights went out in Silmar.
Yeah.
Privilege.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to dog her out, but I think her methods could have used a little bit more finesse, and I'm allowed to say that. And I don't mean the shampoo because her wig was lovely.
You're allowed to say whatever you want. But she still won the lip sync.
She did.
What I said.
And that's
She won
3
the
in a
lip
row.
sync on 3 in a row, tic-tac-toe. So let's get into SmackDown number 4, which is Silky versus Akira.
Akira.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa. So Silky is out on stage waiting for her fate, and she's got some fabric over her face that's not even pinned on right.
It's from the Jasmine Masters collection, from the Christmas special.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the Monique Hart Sparkly Washcloth collection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm down.
It might be a collab between the two at Kohl's. Silky is... There's part of the Diamante fabric at the top that's flipped over so you could see the black part of it. And I'm just like, was there not a mirror backstage? Everything was like almost there for me for Silky and almost every lip sync. There was something I would have changed on everything that I just wish there was a little more attention to detail on it. Like the big picture, it was all there, but then you zoom in and then you're like, okay.
Well, I mean, okay, but she still is fucking crushing it every time. And
That's
to me,
that's an opinion. Yeah.
To me, drag doesn't have to always be about fine details. It can sometimes be about impact and like bigger picture. And like, I don't think that.
Well, it's already in the wide, baby. Let me tell you.
And I think that she is really showing us a masterclass in spectacle and surprise in this episode. And I'm really like, it was really thrilling to watch. But we get like yet another surprise in that Akira turned down the option to participate in the Smackdown Rudemption. Mm-hmm. So I respect this decision. She said, I'm done, bitch.
She said, I already packed my shit. She said, you want me to take out my caboodle again and peel this pube off my face? I'm not doing it. I just put this there.
What was her exact reason? Like, what was the wording? It was like she wanted to...
But I would much rather respectfully decline than to have my world shattered again. I'm proud of what I did, even with the losses I took. I'm sure people will be like, oh my God, you're so crazy that you had a second chance and you're not taking it. But I still feel like I have a second chance because I can now take the things that I've learned about myself that this competition has taught me and apply that to my next journey in life.
Exactly.
Ass almighty.
I respect this decision on her part, for sure.
Me too. I'm not mad at it. I mean, there is the school of thought that any chance to be on stage is a chance to shine and like do something. But like, also, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. You know. But I'm wondering what production was saying to her because you know, in the contract, it says if we tell you to do something and you don't do it, you're in breach of contract.
Well, apparently she was allowed to decline. She declined. We asked Jim Baker to be a part of this documentary. He declined. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Is that the Eyes of Tammy Faye?
Yeah, RuPaul is the narrator.
The VO.
Yeah, and they keep asking different people to be part of it, and
He
declined.
Well, basically, Brew, in accordance with All-Star rules, says that Silky will advance to the next lip sync Smackdown, but Silky at that point asks if she can still entertain the judges. And
Which I yet again, another surprise, another unexpected moment. She doesn't have to do this, but she is like, I prepared a whole ass thing for this. Honey, I'm giving it to you. Let me fucking do it. And this is one of the most memorable lip sync moments in, I believe, the history of Drag Race.
It's memorable.
She reveals her lime green coat to show that she is double painted, very Donna Summer, Barbara Streisand, Glenn Allen, very Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, David Hasselhoff, double painted as Barbie and Ken.
I'm pretty sure that Aurora did this at a pageant somewhere. And I saw her do it at Gigi Gorgeous's birthday party this past year, too. She did
Barbie Girl?
Like yes,
Where
exactly.
Silky was at the birthday party, too,
Exactly.
after filming this.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is something that drag queens have done many a time before. It's great. It's pretty well executed. I wish there were a little more sparkly washcloth. But I would like to commend whoever Silky's designer is, because her skin tone is a perfect match. This is not a nude delusion. It is a nude illusion. And
Yes.
she looks great.
And she clearly put a lot of thought into not only the look. I mean, she clearly had to she was probably sewing this and doing this in the hotel room, getting ready for this. But also in the performance, with the rolling moment, that you got to rehearse that shit. She rehearsed this. This was studied. This was ready to go. Very entertaining and very thrilling. And clearly, the judges are fucking living.
Yeah, Zaldi's having a good old time.
Yeah, and RuPaul's. Oh, who am I kidding? Hit it. That's funny to me. We always, on season 5, we were always quoting Candace Cain because she was our choreographer. And whenever she was we had to hit the music, Candace Cain was always like, hit it! And we quoted that. We still quote it. We are back, and I don't know if you noticed this. I certainly didn't, but there's a clip on Twitter, or someone tweeted the clip of Silky lip syncing, and the quote is, "Whoever was in charge for making the wall lip sync deserves a raise," because the wall has little smiley faces that are the mouths are moving along with the song.
There's a pink and there's a blue one, and whenever the boy part goes, the blue mouth moves, and whenever the pink part goes, that's when the girl is singing, "Oh, I had so much fun, Ken."
That's really binary. I don't really appreciate that. Cancel the show. Anyway. No, but that's. So do you think they added that special effect because they knew it was going to be a solo lip sync? Was that going to happen if it was going to be both of them? That takes programming in the computer, right?
Yeah. I mean, it definitely takes a logic app of some sort.
I'll ask RuPaul over brunch.
Yeah, ask her.
Later today.
Definitely.
We're eating at Chateau.
Oh, give my best to Andre.
I will.
And Carmine. Hey, Carmine.
We're meeting at Earth Cafe.
How wonderful!
Yeah.
I'm at Le Pan Cototon, just down the street.
So, okay, Silky yet again advances to the next round.
Major advancement.
This episode has, spills and thrills all around. And Smackdown number 5 is no exception.
Smackdown number 5.
I love how our screen is frozen on Trinity, just looking nonplussed.
Going through it. Trinity is going through it this whole time because at first she's like, "Oh yeah, look at her."
So annoyed.
She's doing the thing, and then she's like, "Wait, this bitch is coming. She is coming in hot."
Mm-hmm.
And the girls are getting a little bit of reality check, and they're like, "Ooh, okay, maybe we shouldn't be so thankful that
Right.
Silky is killing it." But Silky versus Jan is SmackDown 5. It's from the episode Snatch Game of Love. And
Jan entering, winning the award for coming on this thing mad as hell.
honey,
She's got mean mug.
I think she cracked a tooth in the back the way she is scowling. She is here to prove something, and she painted it that way. Let me tell you. She has an arch nemesis, and guess what? It's her brow.
Arched.
She is here to make it clear. And Silky comes out and says, Jan, she's a man.
I don't think it's she's a man. It's she's our man.
Oh, really? I think it's she's a man.
Can we listen? Can we get playback?
Dr. Reverend Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
Silk with a good milk. Jan, she's a man.
Would you like to rephrase your statement?
I think it's she's our man.
Well, you can think whatever you want, bitch. We all heard it.
Whatever. I think, but that's the thing. That's the other thing about why Silky is dominating this, because it's not just about what happens during the lip sync on stage. She is in it, and she is competing and throwing shade and giving jokes and giving bits from the second the screen opens. Even before the screen is open, she's like, yeah, it's me, bitch. She's giving personality. It's a psychological, like, psyching out these girls from the start.
And this time she has the good sense to make production set her props before the lip sync. Her cardboard cutout guitar.
Yes.
And I think that this lip sync, I was surprised that Silky won. What are your thoughts on it?
I think this was the one that was the closest.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Jan really, really gave a great performance. She had this wig reveal, which she slides down to the end of the runway. Did she break the light bulb?
She knocked it off. Yeah.
So somebody tweeted, RuPaul tried to break Jan's spirit, so Jan broke RuPaul's light bulbs. She slid down the runway, flipped that wig off to reveal this other unit that she is flinging about. She's doing the Jessica Wilde hair flip. But also Silky also did a hair reveal. She's also doing wild hair flipping.
I have a question. Do hair reveals lose their potency if you know there's going to be one?
Did you know there was going to be one?
Yes. Silky's wig was Big Bad Bertha wig, brushed out. That was definitely hiding something else. And Jan's wig was so far forward that you knew that there was another wig under it. So I knew there were going to be wig reveals on both accounts, which I'm not mad at, but I'm sure there were other drag queens out there that were like, she's going to take that wig off. Because it was clear from the get.
Well, to the casual viewer, I don't think that. It wasn't at the forefront of my mind.
Tina Knowles is living for Silky.
The guitar is really what I think tipped it over the top for Silky, and even the queens watching in the workroom are gagging as Silky is smashing this guitar. And it's a guitar made of found items. If you get into the details, I mean, it's like made out of pantyhose and like probably cardboard.
Mm-hmm. God bless the child.
It has plushness to it. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it's very inventive. And then it's like spray painted. I think it's, I love it.
It looks like there's some broken jewelry on it.
Yes.
Like an earring. It's great.
I actually performed Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. It was one of the first numbers I ever did, and I made a cardboard guitar, and at the end, I smashed it. This was one of the first ever times I did drag, and this was my performance. So, like, this is near and dear to my heart. You can't really do that song without a guitar, because the guitar is like a character in the song. So I thought it was really, really smart on Silky's part to use whatever she had found, glued, hot glued, stayed up all night, sewing it, fucking stitching it, fucking patching it together so she could have that moment. And I think that's what tipped it over. But Jan really gave it a good fight, and it was very, very close.
I just didn't know that we were allowed to use props now. And I think if Jan would have been given the same amount of time as Silky, maybe she could have had a more even playing field and made some props too.
It's uncharted territory. There are no rules.
I know, but here's the thing. RuPaul's Drag Race gets submitted for unstructured reality program in the Emmy consideration. I just got the email for it. This feels a little structured, and it feels like they're pulling it in one direction. This does not feel unstructured.
So do you think production was like, here,
yes,
do you want this guitar made out of pantyhose and cardboard?
No, but they were going to the store, getting her what she needed, probably. Like they said that they would our season and never did.
Asked.
Yeah.
Because Silky has a lot of vibrato. And she said, I don't give a fuck. This is my last chance.
Did you see
I'm
the
going
talent
to
show?
ask.
Where was the vibrato? Where? And Jan should have won that too.
No, it's not.
Jan
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
said the wrong way. It's not. No, it's not vibrato. It's bravado. That's what I meant. She has a lot of bravado, and I bet she said, "God damn it, you're gonna get me that fucking gold spray paint because I fucking need it." And they did. That is part of this. It is a bravado competition. It's not just show up and look beautiful and do a good job. This is your last fucking chance. Put it all out there. Fucking do it. And Silky absolutely did that.
Sure. Rue says nice things to Jan. I think there should be a level playing field. That's all I'm saying. And there clearly is not. It's clearly weighted in one direction, and that's not a weight joke. RuPaul further crushes Jan's dream. She toys with her like a cat playing with her food. And she goes home once again. At least she's already packed, though.
Nick sent me the meme of, do you know why RuPaul looked so happy when she's in the blue fringe and she's voguing and dancing?
She sent home Jan twice that night?
She just sent Jan home.
Damn. Well, now we get to lip sync Smackdown number 6, which is Silky versus Pandora.
Yes.
And this almost didn't happen.
Silkdora.
Apparently. Pandora
what
said
do you mean?
Pandora said that her first answer when asked to lip sync was no. And then they told her, "We'll let you wear Jiggly's outfit from the second lip sync," and she said, "Okay, I'll do it." Because it's almost kind of the same thing.
What do you mean? They didn't let her say no?
She said no, and then they convinced her to do it.
You're just a girl who can't say no.
Honey, she could have done this in South Pacific, and maybe they would have tipped there.
This is all the same day, because this is the Drag Tots judging panel. So they did Pandora and Eureka all on this day.
Yes, on this good day.
Was it
the
good?
Lord hath made. Well, I mean,
we already talked about Drag Tots, and we're not going to call that good. I'm not going to let you lie to my face.
Pandora looks beautiful. Do you think she was allowed to go home?
I don't know. She does look gorge. But I doubt that they were allowed to go home because, you know, Magic Mountain all the way to Inglewood, that's far.
And COVID.
True.
But she looks absolutely gorgeous. And then the screen raises and we see Silky's sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
Not mad.
It's very it's giving me step team, you know.
Yes.
And I'm not mad at it. This is my favorite look that Silky has given the whole lip sync extravaganza Smackdown. She's got some stonework on her face. She's giving it's very Howie B, very custom, very gorge.
Ariana illusion because it's an Ariana song.
Mm-hmm. The song is
Focus. Pandora
Pandora plays this gimmick where she's like seeing for the first time, and she's like rubbing her eyes and like trying to see and squint, which
yes,
which is a device. But Silky's just giving Dancing Diva and putting her body on the ground, putting it in the air, giving big arms. I think this is also one of the points where we do see some drag 5, 6, 7, 8 too.
Yes, Silky's going very straightforward with this performance, and she's like, "I'm gonna fucking dance the house boots back."
She says, "I know what I came to do." She does. She came to beat Pandora's ass, and she said, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna hit this routine. You're gonna love it.
She has a skirt reveal
with a high waisted panty,
which to me going into this. I mean, you would almost be mistaken to not have some kind of surprise planned. Would you? You would. I mean, if you were told this is your one chance to go back and possibly lip sync your way into the competition,
shoot dishwater right at RuPaul's face.
So you would plan something.
Oh, honey, there would be plans.
There would be stunts. You would probably ask production for a Segway or something, or a hoverboard.
I wouldn't have asked him. I would have brought it myself. You
would have had your husband leave it under the ice machine for you in the hotel.
What would you have done, darling?
I would have pulled shit out of my wig.
Uh-huh.
I would have fucking worn biscuit heels. I would have done everything Silky Nutmeg Ganache is doing.
I would have had a one of those things that an eye doctor optometrist wheels in front of you and says A or B, A or B.
Focus.
I would have had one of those for the choruses that would have like come out of my arm, and that's what I would have done.
Okay, that would have worked.
And at one point in the competition, I've noticed that Sonique takes out her white contact.
Well, because it was probably itching.
Yeah, I'm just saying. This happened. I'm a podcaster. I got to go over everything in this episode because there's not much. So
she was trying to focus on the
exactly on the competition.
Silky hurdles herself to the ground, legs in the air, a splay,
legs akimbo.
Yes.
And Pandora's treating it like a walking number. Pandora is treating this like the third number at S4 on a Sunday night at 1:45.
Yeah.
At least she has a little like cover up to like sachet around, and she looks beautiful. Doesn't do a bit of shit though.
She looks very beautiful, absolutely stunning.
Stunnosha. Why didn't she wear this kind of stuff on the season so she didn't look 50-8?
Okay, well, I have to say, Charlie XCX also is finally having a good time. She's like, oh, thank God they're playing this song. I love this.
She's like, good, they're going to do another number. Can the adults smoke? Yeah, I wish Pandora dressed like this the whole time instead of Wanda in the first episode of WandaVision.
Okay. Well, she looks absolutely beautiful, and RuPaul really gives her props on her exit. She says, you are a legend. Thank you for being a part of this. You're outstanding. Thank you, and goodbye.
She said, can you get my car?
It's Silky. It's Silky's win yet again, and that leads us to SmackDown 7, which is the final SmackDown, which is Silky versus Eureka. And it's the same night, so, okay, this is all happening
Leaving it on the floor. Leaving it on the floor. Now, Rue explains the lip sync SmackDown rules to Eureka, and
So
Excuse
Silky
me.
had to change clothes.
Well, she
Maybe they did one of them before lunch or something. Like maybe they did the Pandora Silky earlier in the day.
I don't know. Text Rue.
Yeah, that makes
If
sense.
anybody's listening to this on production, we need some new tips.
Timeline.
Hey babe. Yeah. Hey, yeah, it's Lask. Yeah, did they? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I love the fringe too. Oh my, you look so good.
Tell her I said
You
hi.
look so good. You look so good, honey. Okay. Willam says hi. She says, "Fuck you, you old geezer, bitch."
Damn.
Okay. No, I'll call you later. Yeah. Bye, baby. Bye. Okay.
Wait,
no, I
remember
love
to take out the meat from the freezer.
you. No, I love you. Yeah, could you set out the... I think we should do hamburger tonight.
Yeah, take out the
Yeah.
Beyond Beef crumbles.
Okay, all right. Okay, fuck you, cow. Okay, bye. Okay, see you later. See you at home. Okay, bye.
How's RuPaul doing?
What?
Oh, wasn't that RuPaul, the RuPaul that you were talking to, colluding with behind my back?
My mic was muted. Sort of like my color palette tonight. My mic was muted.
Oh, lies and deceptions.
I worked with Deception down in
Me too.
Tampa.
Hey, Deception's in Nashville. Deranged is in Tampa.
Oh,
Or-
okay.
well, not Tampa right now, but she's been all over. She's a Universal queen.
Shout out to Deception and Deranged. We love you both. Deep friends of the pod. So the final
Deception without a
Smackdown.
D. Deception.
The final Smackdown, Silky versus Eureka. Eureka is really at the most disadvantage of any of these girls because she just got eliminated and has to come directly back, do a quick change of clothes, and head back to the main stage.
Hey, at least her outfit doesn't have tape on it.
I'm not mad at rough edges in drag, and I never have been.
I'm not. I know. I've seen your drag. I'm not mad at them either. But I'm just pointing them out that this is the largest platform for drag in the world, and you come rolling on up with tape on your outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Tape. Tape is supposed to go on your balls, not your outfit, baby. And I don't get the potato chip thing either.
Well,
But then
the
again,
song-
I threw up on the stage, so I do my own things to distract and get camera
do
time.
your own
So I have
thing.
no room to talk, but all I'm saying is I don't understand the eating on stage. It doesn't have anything to do with the song.
It's cockiness. It's a power move. She's saying, I have dominated this so hard. Honey, I'm just having a snack. Like, fuck this.
She
I'm
should
gonna
have
wear-
spent some time and iron that fucking outfit because there's wrinkles all over it and tape on it.
It's a fucking blow-up suit. I don't know what she was probably patching holes.
I know.
Okay. Well,
But how long has she been there now waiting for these things to happen? This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th one. So every episode takes 2 days. That's at least 2 weeks. She couldn't have used a little needle and thread and sewed it a little bit and put the tape on the inside and made it a nice patch instead of a piece of tape on the front of her outfit patch. There are other ways to do things other than the way that she did it that would have been cleaner. And that's all I'm saying.
I think it's aesthetic, and I think it's a choice, and I think it's because this
it
is
was a choice.
all-
You're right.
She's saying, girl, yes, I fucking patched this together from shit that I found at the last minute. She's saying that. She's like putting it out there, and it adds to the aesthetic of it. It adds to the, like, this is my last chance. It's happening at the last minute to put this together. And I think it's fucking cool. And it's fucking punk rock, and I like it.
I think it detracts from the aesthetic of it, but I understand that the aesthetic is hers and hers alone to understand because we're just commenting on it. She's the star here of this episode. Eureka.
Now,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I love Eureka's shoe because you can clearly see the heel. It is not a biscuit. It is a kitten. She looks beautiful. I don't understand. When I saw what Silky was wearing, I was like, oh, they're going to be doing a Missy Elliott song. because I don't understand why
Right.
you would wear a blow-up suit for Since You've Been Gone. I don't. If I'm not seeing something that is obvious, please write in and tell us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com. But I don't see why she was wearing that, and especially when it was so cumbersome to take off, because the reveal was more of a. The reveal was sloppy. Like, it was not coming off as cleanly as anyone would have hoped for, and that was obvious. And they were trying to cut around it, but it took so long for her to get off that they couldn't, and they showed it hanging off of half of her body.
This is, and I believe what Silky was doing was she was trying to tell the story of her mother's weight loss. So she was trying to say, since you've been gone, referring to her mother's weight that she took off. So she started out with the bag of chips and the sort of the air-filled suit to represent her mother before her weight loss journey. So she gets, at a certain point in the story, she gets rid of the chips and stomps on them and then takes off the suit. Now, this is where it sort of falters, because Eureka is telling the story of her mother as well, her mother who passed away. And so Eureka is going for more of like an emotional, straightforward, like I'm going to feel and act and like vibe the emotion of the song. And I think she does it more successfully. Silky's, this is sort of the backfire, like other end of, she's used these sort of like really hilarious, amazing gimmicks the whole time. But now at this point, it's like that doesn't stack up against just a straightforward emotional performance, which Eureka's giving. And she gets caught up, like you said, in the reveal. And so it's sort of like the backfiring. So it's very dramatic.
Yeah, I think that anytime you have to, you could tell they were both telling stories about their moms, but Eureka didn't have to explain hers, and we got it. Right. I now understand what you were saying about Silky's, but that's not entertaining to me.
Right. I think it wasn't as clear and straightforward as some of her other like surprises. Yeah. And so that's why it was less successful. And so, I mean, it looks to me, we're left with a cliffhanger. RuPaul says, I've made my decision. And then the TV goes, loss of video.
Yeah. And
so
I understand what they're doing. We don't know who wins at the end of this episode, but watching the girls' faces after it's a shot of Silky and then they show Sonique and her face is kind of like this confused. They're letting the audience know which way this is going, very much so. It feels like it's going in Eureka's favor based on the edit, because they could have definitely shown Silky not struggling in that suit, but they chose to show her struggling because they're indicating to the viewer, who might be even dumber than me, that this one's going to lose.
Do you think that there's a world where they both come back?
Not a world I want to live in. Do
Because
you think
Silky,
there's a world where
mean,
they both come back?
Because I think it's very commendable that Silky had this whole journey. And like, I'm very excited for her having had this episode, because how fucking cool to be one of the first queens to get sent away. And then to have this like episode that was really, there were ups and downs. There were twists and turns. I thought it was a really good week for Silky Ganache. So even if she doesn't come back, because I don't think she was stronger than Eureka in that last lip sync.
I don't think she was either, especially with the snafus, with the reveals and the chips and the things.
Yes, but watching this whole episode, it really made me want to see more of Silky. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But the judges have made their decision, and we will be waiting until next week to find out.
RuPaul thanks the dolls. She says, thank you both for blessing the competition with your enormous charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. She's calling them cunts to their faces.
What were you gonna say, Dipper?
And if you want to hear more from Silky, she's Priyanka's special guest on Famous this week.
Oh, a Mom Network podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, she's allowed to talk to.
She agreed to the interview. She got booked through the proper sources. So
Okay, I'll be listening.
She knows what she came to do. Violate NDAs. Well, I'll definitely be listening to Famous this week with Priyanka and
Yes,
Silky Nutmeg
bitch.
Ganache.
So did you watch Untucked?
I did. I loved it. It's basically a recap of the main episode, and there's a little bit of BTS for the Smackdowns.
Yes.
I see very few travel units, which was a disappointment. The travel unit game has declined steadily over the course of the season when it is a chance to say, ooh, I'm aware of this hair that I can't perform in, but it's amazing, you know? And none of just really disappointing. There were no bobs. There were no I like Brooklyn had a bob and Ganja had a bob. Coco had a bob. There were no loafs at the end. Baseball caps. What is this?
You can go on over to Race Chaser Pod on Instagram, and we recently posted a 9-square look at all of the travel units this illustrious
or
season.
lack thereof.
Right, or lack thereof. Listen, it's fine. It's all new territory, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The
What was
little
your favorite part of Untucked?
Well, the little interviews where right after they have the lip sync, they have them sit down in, either the pork chop, loading dock or in a little dressing room in Pandora's case. They have them sit down and sort of talk it out afterward, which was hard in some cases. Like, you could tell that Scarlett was really going through it.
Well,
and
she should have
was
done
really
better.
Disappointed. Well, she was very disappointed. The ones that were really fun were like Pandora. She was like, I know, but like you fought all this way and like you could come back into the competition. That's really cool.
Yara doesn't even wait to get out of drag. She said, baby, I can be at the Garden by 10 p.m. Let's go.
Exactly, honey. Get me on the first flight.
She said, get me to
Vegas,
Charlie's.
darling. Yeah, and Yara was like, you need to go and you need to beat all these bitches and do it for us. Do it for all the girls who've been sent home. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, me too. I like a little bit of camaraderie afterwards, even though Silky whooped and trolloped all their asses.
She did, but there's good womanship all around.
Do you think it's going to be a tie and a top 5, or do you think Eureka will win and it will be a top 4?
Well, no, there's 4 women left. So if it was a tie and a double Shantae in that event, it would be a top 6. There would probably have to be a double elimination. Do we know how many episodes are left? I have so many questions. Help me sleep, RuPaul. Help me sleep.
Oh, Miss Cracker. Yeah, I'm anxious to see next week's episode for sure, because once these girls see who wins and she walks back in that workroom, are they going to be nice to her? Are they going to be happy she's there? Probably not.
They'll be nice. They'll be nice.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean,
they're nice girls.
Nice girls. Natural.
They'll say, bless your heart, because they all have that accent.
They'll say, it's good to see you. How are you? Yeah.
Whatever happens, I can't wait to see how this turns out. Didn't RuPaul say that this episode? I think she did.
I don't watch it for RuPaul. But
I do.
I am anxious to see what she does on her program next week. And you can hear about it, whatever she does do, on our program, Race Chaser, because we're going to chit-chat about it, aren't we?
Yes, and we thank you so much for joining us for Race Chaser this week.
I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
And we would love for you to write a review of our podcast on your podcast app. If you don't like it, lie. If you do like it, lie even more. And subscribe. Take a moment and leave us a rating, please, too. 5 stars for 5 stars.
And you can go ahead and follow the dolls at Willam at the only Alaska 5000. And our Race Chaser account is at Race Chaser Pod. And our Mom Podcast account is at Mom Podcast.
Mm-hmm. Plus, we have bonus content available at patreon.com/Willam. We have hilarious videos with Alaska and I. Hours of entertainment.
Good stuff over there. And just search for Race Chaser content by using the hashtag Race Chaser.
Good stuff, muff.
Yeah.
You can email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com if you want us
Yeah.
to talk about something, see about something, hear about something.
Exactly. And stay safe out there. Get the vax. Socially distance yourself. Wear a mask. Respect each other out in the world. Jan, she's a man.
Do you want to go get a drink? I have some shaved ice under my teeth.
Oh, perfect.
We can
Crown
make some-
Royale. I'll have a Crown Royale.
Just give
And
me
a
some
Silky Chaser.
Give me some lean, please. Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of their respective trademark and/or copyright holders.
Forever. Dog.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.